Hello and welcome to another Sideload special with me, Negative Zero. Thank you for checking out this video. I hope you're doing all right. And today we're looking at Guild of Dungeoneering. Guild of Dungeoneering is a roguelike dungeon crawler where you don't really control the character. You basically, to some extent, control the dungeon map and the creatures within it. It came out for PC a year ago in July of 2015 and has just now last week in July of 2016 come to Android and iOS. And surprisingly, it works pretty well on the Shield Android TV. Now, it's not in the Shield Hub. It's not in the Google Play Store for Android TV. You have to do a little bit more legwork for it. It's not available if you go to your PC and try to remote download it from the Google Play website. You can't do that either. You have to do a little bit more work. Like I showed in my Final Fantasy IX video, what you're going to do is download the game to a tablet or a phone or some device that you can get it on from Google Play. I believe it's $3.99 right now. But once you download it onto your game, you're going to go to ES File Explorer, and you're going to go to Apps. Let's see. Apps. And it should have all your apps there. Once you have this, now this is on your tablet or phone, not on your Shield. But once you're there, you're going to select Guild of Dungeoneering. On my tablet, you just hold down on the icon, and it'll select it. And if you look at the bottom there, it says Backup. And that's what you're going to do. I'm not going to do it now, but you would back it up. And once you do that, you would go to SD card 0. And there's a whole folder for backups, if I could get in there. And once you do that, you would select the file. Now, I don't think I have it. I don't have it in here because I didn't back it up. You would upload it to either Google Drive or Dropbox. Now, to get it onto your Shield, you go to that. Let's see, I think I have to sideload launcher. Yeah. I have Google Drive on my Shield. It's probably a little easier to get Dropbox going. But you can see that, that right here, I've got the Guild of Dungeoneering. Now, I don't need to install it because I've already got it installed. But that's pretty much the easiest way to get it there. And once we're there, you do have to use the sideload launcher. You can't use, it doesn't show up as a tile on the dashboard. But once you're in there, it'll start up fine. It'll have to download more. I think the APK is about 50 meg, and then the whole game is around 300 megabytes, so you will have to do more. And it doesn't work with the left stick. You actually have to use the mouse functionality of the Shield controller, which is just the right stick. You can just move it around. You can either click down on the right stick, or you can just press the A button. Now, this is my test case. We're going to go ahead and start a new game. I'll show you some of the gameplay if you haven't seen this before. Okay, here we go.
This is the Guild of Dungeoneering. All across the land are cheering, oh, to be a dungeoneer, chasing fame and glory.
All right, so basically we got kicked out of the Ivory League of Explorers. We're going to start our own guild. And there's a little bit of a tutorial here. So we need the barracks. Now, the way you play this with the Shield is you're going to hover with your mouse over here. And again, you'll either right-click it or hold it down with A. Actually, I think we do need to right-click it because we do need to drag. Yeah. And we've got Sherry.
The one that's always left behind, the solitary lump, the pawn who's fodder for the grind, the sorry little chump.
So we're not Sherry. We're the head of the guild. So we don't control the characters. Right. Let's continue. All right, so we're going to send Sherry off on an adventure here to, I think, is it the same every time? Is it to kill some rats? Yeah, okay. So let's enter the dungeon. Now, the last time I did this in a new game, it did crash, but once I did it a second time, it ran just fine. So it's not perfect. Let's go. There we go. And send Sherry off. It loaded up everything, and then it showed the, yeah, it got here, and then it stopped. But it looks like we're okay. So you can see what the tutorial just did there. It, it put the map bit in, it put the monster in, it put the treasure in, and then we have to fight. Okay, so now, again, with the shield controller, I'm kind of moving back and forth with my right stick, and I can pick any of these by just pressing A, and I'll press A again to actually use it in the fight. And you can see it's a turn-based battle. They're going to fight, and it looks like the duck is going to attack and do 1 damage to me while it loses a heart. So actually, if I cower and block 1 damage, he'll still do 1 damage to himself. Yeah. So there's a bit of strategy involved. I'm going to go ahead and do the lucky hit and do the 2 damage and finish him off. Now, as I lose the 3 hits here, it only counts for the battle. You get your hit points back once the battle's over. And now we can pick from some different things. We can either take the gold, or we can pick some of these some things over here. So I've got the straight jacket, which gives me more health. And again, I'll just press A to move over 1. It would seem more natural with a controller just to use the D-pad left and right, or the left stick, but it doesn't work like that with this game. But basically, we can get the straight jacket for some health. The growth 1, okay, it gives us an extra card that does, the blue is magic damage, and I guess maybe it gives us a heart. Maybe heals us while doing damage. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. And then there's the stick, which blocks and does damage as well. So depending on if you want to go down the magic route or the fighter route, you get to pick. Okay, so I guess equip. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to get over to this guy. I can use either one of these rooms. They both have the north, south, east, west, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I just pressed A there. I didn't have to drag it like I did before. And let's grab a nasty rat and chuck it in there. You kind of want to be careful. It is a roguelike, end turn. So you don't want to put too many nasties in there or something too hard for you to beat. But you do want to get some experience. So if it's successful, it takes away a card. So instead of having 3 cards here, I would only have 2 during his attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cower and try to block that. Alright, and this bite can't be blocked, so I'm going to go ahead and just attack him anyway. Alright, we're tied, but I can do the lucky hit and give him 2 damage. Alright, we're a little bit ahead. Yeah, just do 1 damage. And we'll... Oh, I can't block it anyway. It doesn't matter. Well, this fight's over because he's only got 1 hit point left. And again, it doesn't really matter that I have 1 heart because I get it all back at the end of the fight. Oh, a wooden stool. Crush, armor, and stupidity. And as you get more powerful stuff, you'll get crush 2, armor 2. The growth 1. Well, let's look. So we get a blank one that's useless. Oh, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. I think I would take this. Wait, equip. Alright, I think I just need to defeat 1 more monster for this dungeon. So let's just go straight up there. Again, I don't control him. You can see his little blue footprints here. He kind of does what he wants. Or she. I guess Sherry's a she. Alright, can't block it. Let's just do the punch. I'm basically hitting A once to select the card, and then I have to hit it again. Let's do the slam, since we've got it. A lucky hit will do it for us. But no, I don't want to lose the card, so let's block. And the bite, there's the blank one. The bite we can't do anything about, so let's just, we can't block it, so let's just do this. And... uh-oh. I can't do anything. Oh, this could be bad. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Probably shouldn't have used that card. Yeah, let's do the damage here, and we'll live, because he's only doing 1 damage, but it's pretty close. Alright, and we did it! We have victory! And we're going to return to our... Oh, what's Flesh Wound? Gained a new battle scar. So we have -1 heart. Oh, that's bad.
Everything has gone wrong.
Huh, okay. Return to the guild, and now we've earned some gold, so we can upgrade our guild. We can expand our guild by doing a bunch of different things. We can get more people. The Cat Burglar, who has different cards from our chump. We definitely want to pick something besides the chump. The chump is weak. We can go magic. We can go... Let's see, is this... That's the Bruiser. Ooh. Yeah, look at those. Considerably better. All right. So anyway, yeah, let's build that. Let's put it right here. And we got Umu.
Not a gentle kind of dungeoneer, nor a poet or a muser, but one that fills the heart with fear. I give to you the Bruiser.
So yeah, now we've got 2 different Dungeoneers. The Bruiser and the Chump. More hearts for this guy. This Sherry has less, I guess, because we got that scar. But anyway, that's the game. That's pretty much it. It works great. It's just a little weird to use the controller as a mouse, but hey, you know, it's... Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this, the game is $3.99 right now. The devs have said as they add more content, they're actually going to increase the price, which is a little weird. That's not something you normally see or hear about. If you have any questions about this, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.